cut a bit there and maybe a bit off that too. Yeah. I think this is working out so far. Oh no. Maybe I should start over. Hello and welcome to Rock Paper Shotgun with me, Colin Mahern. And today I'm doing a little let's play of a game that probably explains itself far better in 5 syllables than I can do in a half an hour. But my god, I'm going to try anyway. That game is Hardspace Shipbreaker. It recently released on Steam Early Access. And I'm quite fond of it actually. It's for a game that revolves around destruction, it's quite relaxing. But before we get on to the destruction, you saw a lot of destruction there a minute ago at the start. That was good, wasn't it? Yeah, that was good. But I'm gonna pick apart this ship whilst I explain why I'm picking apart this ship. So, the year is 2339. I think it's 2339. And you is in this person here with the gun.
Valuable object process.
You have signed up to work for a company called the Lynx Corporation, who, in space, they break down ships, really. They salvage the parts. And it's your job to do it. It's a very dangerous job. You know, you can die, and you will die quite a lot. But that's okay, because the company you've signed up to work for, well, you've given them ownership of your DNA. Yeah, I know. So they're able to clone you when you die. You've given them ownership over your entire life, really. But I suppose you weren't really in a good spot, or Earth isn't really in a good spot. But how you break apart these ships, I mean, you can guess by what you've seen so far, but you have a number of different tools available to you. So, what you're seeing there is my grapple gun, but before we get onto that, I'll show you my cutting tools. So this is the Stinger, which if I come over here, you can see it's just like a direct shot on a part of the ship, or wherever you want to put it. But I also have, if I go there, I have my split saw. Now, where's the best place to... You know what? Let's go into the ship, because you'll be able to see it in action much better in there. But, you know,
pressure levels dropping.
It's very important to, like, go in using the airlock and to regulate air pressure as well. Otherwise, you're probably going to die. Also, there's a lot of things in here. Oh dear. If I cut them, it's probably not going to be good either. But anyway, look, I'll do that in a second. I will show you this split saw. So this wonderful tool, this weapon of mass destruction, this is able to cut in vertical and horizontal lines. So you can take apart whole panels rather than just cut, see these things? These little kind of grey and yellow blocks, they're essentially the cut points of the ship. But with the split saw, check that out. That can make shit of a ship lickety split. Come over here. There you go. That panel has now come off. So I can then deposit that panel where I am meant to deposit that panel. And if I come out here... yes, I'll just go back outside. Oh god, I didn't... After all my talk, I didn't actually regulate the atmosphere, toggle the pressurization, did I? I don't think I did. Anyway, let me just come out here. So I'll show you where you deposit things. You saw a second ago anyway. If I just come up here. So you've 3 places where you deposit bits of the ship. This blue bit there, that is the processor. This red bit here, or reddy orangey, fiery bit, is the furnace, yes. And you also, down below, have a big green net called the barge. And you can see as well when I'm pointing my cursor at things, it tells you where you're meant to put it. Like, that is meant to go, the nacelle, I don't know. That is meant to go into the barge. This panel here, the blue panel, the nanocarbon, that goes into the processor. The antenna goes into the barge. So it's essentially certain metals go in there, mainly like nanocarbon and things. Other bits like the aluminium go into the furnace. And electricals or what else goes in there? Furniture, that goes into the barge. So I showed you my cutting tool. After you cut something, then you have your grapple gun, which allows you to, you know, as you would imagine, take bits and drag them wherever you want. Now, have I cut that? No, I haven't. So I'll do that. I mean, I was using my whatchamajigger, my stinger. You can also use your split saw if you want. That also works. It's just, I suppose, a bit more dangerous. But with your grapple gun, I can drag this, because it's meant to be for the processor, drag it over to the glowy blue Paragon bit rather than the Renegade. And I can actually just give it a come here. Come back. I can push it like so. And it'll 0G its way in there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
The controls, actually, I know I mentioned you're in space, but the controls a little bit finicky at the beginning. You know, because they're quite floaty, I suppose. But it's definitely something you get used to as you go along. But so this panel I cut here, that's aluminium, so that's for the furnace. And a lot of the inner panels of ships will be for the furnace, while the outside panels will be for the processor. And you can't cut the nanocarbon panels. And if I bring up my scanner, isn't this exciting? It's all, what was the BBC thing? Tomorrow's World. The year is 1998. Welcome to the future.
But it all comes down to computers communicating. And in fact, that's already happening on something called the internet.
Still no hover cars, sadly. And with that panel, you can see cut points. So those yellow things, the little kind of waspy looking bricks. And you can also see light panels, which is the aluminium there, so you can cut them. And the heavy panels are a royal blue, you can't cut them. And when you deposit anything, that you'll get cash for it. And you need cash because after you signed up to work with this mega corporation known as what are they, Lynx? Well, the Lynx effect, there's no bomb chickawawa here because the Lynx Corporation, they basically charged you to send you into space. You know, you weren't living your best life really, but at the same time, you don't really expect to sign up to a job and to then be in debt. But that's what's after happening to your character. So you need to work to strip these ships apart, salvage shit. Oh dear. And that is why you should toggle the pressure in a spaceship. Didn't mean that. That's why I did the bit at the start. Because this bit was meant to show me being good, being efficient. Anyway, I'm gonna die now because my oxygen is critical. What I'm trying to do here is fly back. Although I might make it, will I? Can I fly back to my... Thank God. Right, well, I just about made it back to my little, what do they call it? My hab, I think, where my little habitat. But yeah, there's another explosion. You don't really want that because, as you can see here, look at everything that's destroyed. That ship is now gone, really. And you can see my debt up in the top right. Oh dear, it's gone up quite a lot now, isn't it? Because I wasn't able to salvage much, and because of all the rental fees. So all of your equipment that you use, you're paying the Lynx Corporation to rent that out. But thankfully, you are able to upgrade your equipment, which I have done a little bit of so far. But you need Lynx tokens, which I don't think I have. I don't have enough Lynx tokens at the minute to upgrade any of my gear. I can repair them. What's this at? 55%? Yeah. So you can buy repair kits as well, or you can collect them out in the wild too. But you get Lynx tokens by completing certain objectives. So it's not totally freeform, and I'll show you that in a second. Your objectives come under the banner of a work order. And if I go to... But yeah, so it's important to salvage them because, yeah, complete work order, get Lynx tokens, upgrade your gear, and be able to strip apart a ship quicker, I suppose. But it's important to salvage as much as you can because everything you salvage goes towards your credits, which you can see here. As well as there are quotas to reach. This is to upgrade your overall character, your overall rank. And when you do that, so to reach the next rank, I'm currently a novice. It's bullshit. Novice. Anyway, I've completed my class 1 reactor, but I need to do 6 more work order objectives and salvage 2 thruster classes and earn, dearie me, another 11.5 million in credits. It's going to take a while. But when you upgrade your rank, I mean, I can go back and continue salvaging that ship, but it's just destroyed. I'll show you a different one. When you upgrade your rank, you're able to get higher grade ships brought into your little yard for you to strip apart. And the higher grade of ship, the higher the value of the ship, which means more money for you to salvage and so on. So that's a nice red one, isn't it? And it's a bit of it's a different makeup to the one I was just using. But I will show you a bit of the work order being completed, or I'll try. What I might do actually is avoid all the outside stuff. You don't need to see me doing that. And just go straight in through the airlock. And let's salvage some reactors and power cores and all that.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
So there's my work order for the ship. It's telling me to salvage class 1 reactor, a power cell, salvage 7 electrical items, 1 furniture furnishing, 8 mechanical items, 6 storage. I'm guessing that would be the crates, a certain amount of weight, or certain weight of nanocarbon, so on and so forth. So I will show a bit of this. Now, it's probably need to... Oh, dearie me, I nearly did it again. Alright, don't do this, okay? When you come in here, into the ship...
Air pressure level decreasing.
Decrease the air pressure level, because otherwise just the place will blow up again. Which, whilst fun, you know, it's also not ideal. So what I'm going to do now is just start taking apart the ship from the inside. And because I've played, like, I don't know how many hours of this have I played. A good couple. I have a decent feel for where certain items are. So the reactors generally at the back there. The power cell is normally in one of the panels, behind one of the panels, like probably there or over there. And you need to be careful with them because, you know, if you get your saw through one of them, well, it's not great. It's not gonna end well for you. So, let's get cutting. I mean, as I said, it's for a game that is about destruction. I suppose it's not mindless destruction. Because you need to be careful when you're taking apart these ships. Like, you're not just coming in... Well, you can do. You can get your split saw and just absolutely annihilate the place, but probably not for the best. I wouldn't recommend that. So I should say as well, each outing... Oh, what? Oh no, I've done the power cell. Oh, well, that is just... Right, well, the power cell was in there. That's why you should use your scanner, kids. Again, at the start of this video, I meant to do that, because I was like, oh, that'd be a good start, wouldn't it? If I just have a big explosion. The subsequent explosions didn't mean for them to happen. So, as you can see, certain objectives are being checked off. Well, by, you know, voided. Anyway, let's try and earn a bit of cash. Because I don't want to be in debt forever. Now, this is, as I said, in early access. And the full game, when it's released, I believe they're aiming for a year in early access.
Credits deposited.
And the full game, when it's released, will have full campaign where you will be able to get out of debt and, you know, maybe go back to Earth. I don't know. Either way, you'll be able to stop working for this evil corporation that is the Lynx Corporation. I mean, I say evil. There isn't an awful lot of story in this, really, so... You're kind of left to your own devices. At least, again, from what I've played so far. Can I pick that up? No, I can't. Hold on, let me... what work order can I complete? Is there any... I mean, the furniture one is quite an easy one. But is all the furniture destroyed? God, I've really done a number on this ship, haven't I? Oh no, it's not. Look at this. A perfectly good chair. Oh no, it's the computer. Where's the... There it is. There's a seat. So I'll at least show you what happens when you complete a work order. Come up here. And as I said earlier, furniture goes into the big green net, which is the barge. You should see if I put up my work order. Complete.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
You get a nice little thumbs up from the character as well. But ideally, you wouldn't be working with a ship that's as destroyed as this. So, be careful. Just don't go in willy-nilly as I was. Because, yeah, this will happen. But anyway, I can still salvage some items which will go towards, or which will keep making me cash. And also, like, if I'm depositing things, like you can see salvage metal, I have 81 kilograms. So like, certain work orders, they won't just be get the reactor core or get the power cell or whatever. It will be a weight of metal. So you just need to pick apart at these ships. And once you get into a groove and ships aren't just exploding all around you, it's quite good fun. Relaxing. Although you're probably thinking, but you've had 2 explosions here during this session. So, I mean, then it's not relaxing, but still. That's why you need to be careful, need to be measured. Take that antenna. Don't need to be listening to the radio in space.
Oxygen reserves are low. Salvage secured.
Oh, I need oxygen. So, if I come back here to my little hab, I can get more oxygen. Now, some ships will also have oxygen and repair kits. You saw me use the repair kit earlier. So, you don't always have to come back here for oxygen, but I will, just to be safe. So here you go, oxy.gen. And you can see my oxygen there, my O2 level, I've 65 seconds. There you go. Got that, got a new full tank of oxygen, so I have 500 seconds. And you can get fuel and tethers and repair kits. Now let me show you the tethers. That's the one thing I haven't shown you. And my light, but it's a light, you know. So tethers are handy for very heavy items that you can't move about with your grapple gun. Now, is there anything here that I could... I mean, I can just go in with reckless abandon now. I don't have to make perfect, precise incisions. Most things that were going to blow up have blown up. What could be? This thing could be, actually. Because I wouldn't be able to move that with my grapple, but my tethers would come in handy for the nacelle. Although, where are the cut points? Are they in here? Yes, they are. Has that released it? Right, let me just cut this first. Again, I don't... Everything is destroyed, so I need to be less careful. Which I suppose for the purposes of this video is handy. Not handy if I'm trying to get materials from the ship. So that is, I believe, yeah, that is loose. So what I can do with my tethers... So I try and move that with the grapple gun. And I can move it a bit, to be fair. That's because I've upgraded my grapple gun. But if I just pretend that I couldn't move it, I can use my tethers. And that's meant to go into the barge. So there you go. And I can stick that. So you can stack tethers as well. So the weight of that falling and being pulled down there is also dragging this one. Which is nice.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Terrific, because I need credits. This thing has fallen apart. Now what could I do very quickly to try and get more Lynx tokens? So you can see there as well, when you complete, like, Salvage Class 1 Reactor, Lynx token 80. The reactor's probably destroyed, is it? Holy, what? Is the reactor still functional? How am I going to get through there? Could I? No. Didn't mean that. Right, let's try and... So I'd like to show you the upgrade system. I mean, I showed it to you already, but... Show you it in action. Right, let's try and lift this panel up so that I can deposit the reactor. So if I do that, that will give me, what is it, 80 Lynx tokens? Which may be enough. Well, this is going to be quite... Need to be careful with this cut. Get out of the way. And this one should... Is that it? Is it still attached? No, it's not. Okay. So just using my head, I'm lifting this panel up. Is it up enough? Yeah, let's give it a go. You need to be careful with electrical items because they can harm you. Like in real life. So don't be sticking forks in sockets. And also, don't... Uh-oh, shit. Be careful of reactors going mad. No, just don't get too electrocutey, alright? Oh, thank God. Alright, that went relatively well. Relatively well. Go on, get in. Nice little thumbs up again.
Credits deposited.
Now, in truth, there is no way that we are going to be able to deposit enough materials to get any more links tokens, but we can at least just cut stuff. Just... Yes. This isn't the way to play Hardspace Shipbreaker, by the way, alright? Although, actually, it's a valid point. I'm able to show you that. See, certain... I'm not able to cut that. So your split saw, you can't just cut absolutely everything, you know? Or any of your saws. Get in the furnace. Off the posting in? No. God, this has been an utter shambles. Anyway. Goodbye, ship. Thanks for the memories. I could stick around, but there are other things that I can also show you. So there's my take home, 613,000. And my work order, which I've completed 2 things. And the power cell is gone. And the storage is also gone. But if I wanted to, I could jump back in and keep hacking away at that ship. So let me just go into equipment. I have 129 links tokens. Can I upgrade anything? Need 225. No, not you. You, no. Too rich for my blood. Right. Well, you get the idea. Get your links tokens from completing work orders, and then you're able to get better gear. All right, let's go back in and just absolutely annihilate a ship as quickly as possible. I've had explosions on all of them, so what's another, eh? Very cross. Genuinely very cross. I know I'm playing it up, but that's only because this emotion is true, it is real. I'm not that good of an actor. Alright.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
By the way, this is not like... Did I say this earlier? This is not how to play Hardspace Shipbreaker. A game that is very relaxing. And if, you know, if this video interested you, you should definitely check out this game because... Yes, it's very relaxing and quite soothing. And I haven't mentioned much about the music, but the kind of acoustic guitar-led country mixed with the synth electronica, it just works really well. Anyway, destruction, cut, kill. Oh, you're not going to blow up now, yeah? What? Good. Oh God. Whoa. That's a big one to finish on. So thank you very much for watching. If you're excited for Hardspace Shipbreaker, do please let us know in the comments section. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, also drop that into the comments. And if you like this video, please do like this video. Click on the thumbs up button. If you want more Rock Paper Shotgun in your life, just hit subscribe and then ring that bell. That way you'll be notified of all future uploads on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, you absolute star. We hope to see you again real soon.